Hey, what's happening everyone? My name's Hal. Welcome back to some more Deus Ex Mankind Divided. We are finally about to start the last piece of DLC that I have, which is a criminal past. So I'm just going to watch this little clip.
It was my first undercover mission for TF-29.
They had me undercover as an inmate inside an AUG-only supermax known as the Penthouse.
Would you consider this mission high risk?
The job is the job. What else is there to say?
Short and sweet. Let's go in. Right, so for this one, there is a couple of trophies that make this quite difficult. I think I've said in the past that I was going to go for 2 playthroughs, but I'm actually going to try and do this in one, so we'll see how this goes. I can't use any augments. Still can't believe I'm not going to make another game of this.
Adam? Adam! You disappeared. Are you okay?
I went over this months ago in Phoenix, TF-29's North America division. Everything should be there in that report.
The report has a few areas that aren't clear. The operational details are there, but there's not a lot about your personal interactions with Agent Hector Guerrero. Specifically, what happened to him.
Is this a witch hunt, Doctor? Because I feel like I've been under the microscope since London.
Adam, this interview has nothing to do with that. We're just trying to clarify what happened in Arizona 9 months ago. Just relax. Tell me what happened, what you remember about that mission one more time, and we can put this to bed.
You want me to tell you a story? Okay. Let's get this over with.
I'm listening.
My bird is going mental. What?
It was my first undercover mission for
Quiet, good
TF-29.
morning.
They had me undercover as an inmate inside an AUG-only supermax known as the Penthouse.
Penthouse approach. Phoenix Flight Control requesting handoff of automated transport. How copy?
Reading your 5, Phoenix. Onboard AP is disengaged. Handoff complete. Tower has control.
Copy that. Have a better one.
We'd received intel suggesting terror attacks on several pro-AUG groups in the U.S. If it proved out, the loss of life would have been staggering. Agent Guerrero was the only one who could confirm if that intel was solid, but he was Dark Opal, already in the prison, undercover, and out of contact.
Would you consider this mission high risk?
The job is the job. What else is there to say?
I'm just wondering at the amount of stress such a mission might put on someone. It must be difficult.
Try and keep up, asshole.
We're agents, Doctor. We handle our roles as we need to.
So you were taken into processing.
Open the block!
All inmates are stripped of their augmented abilities on arrival. I had some idea of what to expect inside that place, but let's just say I should have been better prepared.
Ooh, I'm going to have to give my bird, like, some treats or something, because he will not be quiet. Come on, stop it. He's after some apple or something.
Okay, data's in, ID's verified. Last name Walters, first name Derek, middle name... Jesus.
I think they pronounce it Jesus.
Stinger, you might want to come take a look at this.
What is it?
Take a look at this hardware.
Full arm leg prosthetic replacement, energy converter. I don't even know what that is. He's a real deal hot rod, isn't he? What do you think? They look mil-spec almost?
Oh, definitely. I mean, these were made with love. I mean, look, right there, you can see on the...
love. They ain't fucking cookies. What do we know about him?
First timer, looks like. Doing a 5-year bid for aggravated assault and negligent homicide. Oh, he's being transferred up north in a few days to our big brother.
Kinda relaxed for a first timer. Too big for paradise, maybe, huh? Hot rod. Can't waste any time getting to know you then, can we?
You want him on the list?
No. But I want to keep an eye on him. See where he goes, who he talks to. Upload the virus.
It's not a virus. Technically, it's much more
It can be a monkey riding a poodle up his ass for all I give a shit, egghead. As long as it shuts him down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Uploading now.
Hurts. Don't it? We put a suppression biochip doodad in your noodle. Just think of it as a housewarming gift from the great state of Arizona. We don't need you using your superpowers in here. Welcome to your new reality, Hot Rod. Better get used to it.
Oh boy.
No inmates pass this line.
Hold on.
You on thin ice.
The pain you experienced, it was from the chip they implanted during processing, right?
Any energy use will damage the user while the chip is active. Can kill the user if too much damage is taken. Crikey.
Yeah, it kicked in if I even thought of using any of my hogs.
So you were inside, stripped of your OGs, no badge, no backup, and the clock was ticking on the terrorist threat? What did you do next?
I knew from the brief that Guerrero was in B block using the name Oscar Mejia. To get to him, I needed to keep a low profile, but in and follow prison protocols.
All right, Clanks. Level 3's rest time in the yard begins now. Play nice and steer clear of restricted areas.
Oh, before I carry on. Oh, door's open. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is find a bottle of alcohol. Right, my first undercover assignment for Task Force 29 required me to infiltrate. I've just given you some grape. It's in your bowl. Why don't you have some? Task Force 29 required me to infiltrate the Penthouse, a super maximum security prison for augmented criminals. My orders to contact another Interpol agent working undercover in the facility as part of his own operation, Agent Hector Guerrero, aka Oscar Major. Had ties to a criminal organisation suspected of planning terrorist attacks against several pro-org targets. I needed to get whatever intel I could from him before it was too late. Going in, I knew Agent Guerrero was located in another cell block operating under his cover name, Oscar Major. The suppression chip installed during the processing had disabled my augmentation, so I was going to have to play by the penthouse rules for a while. I wanted to get to him, whether I decided to follow orders or cozy up to the inmates. The first step was to make my way to the prison yard and get a lay of the land. Right, so I need to find...
I'm gonna be watching you.
Oh, that's really annoying. It's like constant. Apparently there's one...
Religious affiliation is a personal part of your life. This facility will not try in any way to change your religious convictions.
One of these has got some alcohol in it. There you go. I need to get it to the bloke before the riot breaks out. I just like literally go in and just take people's stuff. Not very nice, is it? I know they're criminals, but seriously.
Am I looking for anything? Moving along.
What? Not hurting anybody. I can't go over there. That's security.
Rioting or encouraging others to riot will add 24 months to your sentence.
Just looking for stuff at the moment. I'm unlike when I play these games, I'm a hoarder. Plus, it's really handy to get all these crafting parts because I'm going to need them, because I can't use like, hacking and stuff like that, so...
No inmates past this point.
Okay.
I heard they sent him to solitary. We'll finish this in a sec.
No. No ain't around. You got a problem?
No?
Back away, inmate. This is none of your business.
Yeah, you need solitary confinement. Your privileges are restricted to a minimum.
The shower room is off
There's
limits.
supposed to be someone down here.
Chill.
The board game with the tile. Hold on. The board game with the tiles and paths and shit. The one with the dragon piece that moves.
All decked out like that, you must be in agony.
Well, I'm glad he was transferred to B block.
In a bit.
Well, I'm glad he was transferred to B block.
Trading is...
Oh,
a multi-tool is a rare commodity in here, man.
Let's say I trade you for it. What would you want in return?
Booze, man. I need booze. Takes the edge off. I'll give you my multi-tool if you can get me a bottle of something. Anything. You got?
Take it.
Nice. You're the man. Don't do anything crazy with it. If guards catch you, you don't know me.
Bling, there we go. It's nice and easy. There's trophy of the DLC.
The place was packed if I got alcohol.
Respect other
Save it.
inmates. Respect correctional officers.
Carry on
Respect
now.
yourself. And most importantly, respect the rules.
You can't set off any alarms and I can't kill anyone as well, so...
Are you shitting me? Johnson. Andy fucking Johnson.
Do I know you?
Do you know me? Do you believe this clown? Yeah, you know me, you piece of shit. Theodore Zenga, Detroit, 2022. You busted my ass at the Howie Bazaar Club for sleeping with underage hookers, remember?
You've got the wrong guy.
Don't lie to me, bot. You threw me down a flight of stairs. My head hit every fucking step. You don't forget something like that.
Ain't no problem, is there, D-Town?
How about you give the new brother some breathing room?
Break it up, Clanks. Unless you want a one-way ticket to solitary. No
The
charge.
guy's practically a robot.
We're all fine here, Stinger. We don't need another accident. I suggest you find a way to cool off, D-Town. Show's over.
The guy's a cop, I'm telling you. I see you again. I'll parade your bot ass all over the yard. You hear me?
Hell, New Shine. Look at you. Making a good first impression already. I like that.
I'm not sure everyone agrees with you.
What, D-Town? Nah, pay no mind. He's not allowed to hate on the guards, so he just hates on everyone else instead.
So I should watch my back. Thanks for the advice.
Ain't the inmates gonna kill you in the penthouse, brother. It's the guards. Stenger and his crew be stirring up trouble all day, every day.
Why would they do that? Pissing us off is just gonna make their job harder.
It's like a game to them. They bait us into breaking the rules and kill us when we cross the line. Been worse since they murdered Wilbur.
Let me get this straight. The guards are murdering inmates for fun?
Mm-hmm. Wilbur's just the latest brother to die for no good reason other than whatever Stenger was thinking. Just you wait, New Shine. Their time's coming. We Augs need to stand together, not apart. Know what I'm saying?
This Wilbur, you say, was murdered. What happened to him?
Got himself cut in half by an automated sentry over in B-Block. Official word was malfunction. Unofficial word is Stenger. Must have gotten tired of the swing Wilbur had.
Sounds like Wilbur was a big deal.
He was the king for a lot of folks in here. Full gangster, kosher nostra. Been hooking and crooking since most of these guys were still dancing in their daddy's balls. Him getting taken out like that has all the brothers fired up. They can't just kill us like we're cattle anymore.
All level 2 inmates, return to your cells immediately. Your outdoor time is over.
Say, you don't look so good. Feeling the choke from the suppression chip Stenger put inside you, huh? It's a rare kind of pain, ain't it?
I've dealt with pain before. I'm sure I'll find a way to deal with it again.
That's up to you. But I'd strongly advise you look for someone we call a fixer. He's an inmate like you and me, but he was a doctor on the outside. He can give you a little something for the pain.
Last warning, Clanks. All level 2 inmates back to your cells. Now!
Level 2, that's me, brother. The yard's yours. Enjoy your time in the sun. If you need me for something, swing by 212.
Cell A212. Got it.
Did you think you could trust this Dr. Flossy mentioned? Did you feel nervous or suspect something was wrong?
There was a chance he was walking me into something, yeah. And I didn't know how long it would take to find Guerrero. But losing the choke...
I need to read some of this. Speak to the fixer in the yard. I need to do that. Alright, to the yard suburbs.
Wasn't such a bad idea either. I had to think it through.
What are they doing now? I don't care how you do it. Just sort that pain shit out.
The choke hits some of us harder than others. I hope you're one of the lucky ones.
Any inmate found in a restricted area without proper authorization will be shot off.
It's like we've been castrated. They stick that chip in us and take away everything we've got.
Alright, the fixer's gonna look like someone.
I told you my story. Now, tell me yours.
Screw him. Flossy's all smiles until you step out of line with him. Screw him, man. The guy's a phony.
Not everyone takes to him right away. But give Flossy a chance. He's a good man. What are you talking about?
Get lost. I know what you are. Christ, the cells are small. That fixer's a real freak.
Take my advice. Don't get involved with D-Town unless you like getting screwed over.
He forgot he was supposed to pay me back.
D-Town never paid you back for that joint?
He flipped out and got in my face.
That's D-Town style. He scares away death.
What's this then? Hello. Stash our chairs, cheese, were check the ceilings, make and reduce stocks. Whatever that means. So obviously,
If I catch Zenka staring
right,
at
no.
me, break the jaw.
He's always got a fence or a guard between him and the rest of us.
You the one they call the Fixer?
Well, yes. Well, sometimes Wart. Cut-up version of Wertmüller. It's German, from my father. He said to always insist on the umlauts. Otherwise people butcher the pronunciation. So often butchered it, no matter what I did.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault. You haven't gotten it wrong, not once. I like that about you, Mr.
Walters. No umlauts. I'm here because Flossy sent me.
He wants it now? But I don't have it. Not here. Mr. Flossy made it very clear. I internalize the words when someone like him asks someone like me to do something. Well, as you can see, the gate, delivery must wait.
If this delivery is important to Flossy, I could help.
Did he tell you to tell me to tell you? Irregular. But possible, because your name is German, like my name, but yours. Simpler, stronger, an old warrior's name.
Yeah, well, this old warrior's seen better days. Now I'm just trying to facilitate things if I can.
Aren't we all, Mr. Walters? It's the temptation that concerns me. Once a man holds it in his hands, we're not made of plush. Can you promise to deliver it?
I'm not looking to make enemies. If I can help a guy like Flossy get his hands on something he needs, maybe he can help me.
Very well. It's, cell 309. Be careful. Don't tell Teddy I told you. They know me. Know that if someone wants something from me, all they have to do is ask.
Okay, cell A309. I'll see what I can do. There's something else. The pain I've been feeling since getting processed. Apparently you're some kind of doctor.
Suppose I am that. Yes. Dr. Wertmüller. There was a brass sign on the door. It was deeply engraved. But that's in the past. I'm here now, specializing in the side effects of suppression. The choke.
Stenger's procedure, the chip they install on us. How does it work exactly?
Pain equals energy exerted. Man uses an iron lung to breathe. Zap! His heart beats mechanical. Zap! He lifts his alloy arms over his head because Mr. Stenger tells him to.
Zap, zap, zap. Yeah, I felt it. And you found a way to make these reactions go away?
A combination of liquids, yes, and crushed powders in tablet form, small enough to stuff down a child's throat, enough to pass around without Mr. Stenger knowing. All you had to do was ask.
Refuse pill. Expect me to swallow some magic pill without knowing what it is. I'm not even sure you know what it is.
You expect me to swallow some magic pill without knowing what it is? I'm not even sure you know what it is.
It's a drug made up of diamorphine and fentanyl and oxycodone and quinine and pethidine and hydromorphone and...
Just tell me what it does.
It does what most drugs do. Numbs the pain. Makes us feel stronger than we are.
Stronger? Could it help a man get access to his odds again?
Exactly, yes. When a man takes it, he feels... regains access to parts of himself thought lost. Importantly, use of illicit energy is no longer punishable by Mr. Flossy specified that was the key, he said. And offer it to anyone who asks.
I need to refuse this because it's a trophy.
Okay, definitely not. Sounds like the worst kind of nightmare cocktail.
No, there are worse kinds. If only I had the ingredients. But then none of the men would say yes.
Anyone ever say no?
Before you, there was only Mr. Flossy who didn't say yes.
So Flossy gets you to hand these pills out, but he won't take one himself.
MA 524-1074, Ward Mulker. Report to the infirmary immediately. Ward Mulker to the infirmary.
That's not even remotely correct. If only one could say no, Mr. Walters, but we really mustn't. I have to go now. If ever you decide to be part of it, I'll be where they told me to be.
Alright, let's go to fix a cell. So we need to do something in there that gives us access to somewhere else, which gives us access to a basketball and a trophy.
But the A-block shower room is now open.
So it was A309, I think.
Remember to keep yourself neat, clean, and free of contraband.
Cheers there. Search. Okay. Dear Teddies, Little Wart can no longer be trusted with the secret doohickey thing. We must take it upon ourselves to keep it safe for Mr. Flossy, somewhere far from where we sleep. It was compromised. Human mumbles in the dark. Teddies do not sleep. Only we can keep his secrets from himself. All in favour? Good. It's agreed. We launder it in the laundry. Yes, make sure to shower first. Flush revolt. So, retrieve the package. That's in the showers. Which, I don't know where that is. Down there.
Did Stinger say anything to you about setting Wilberg up?
How do I get in there? So, retrieve the package. Turns out Teddy was a stuffed animal who asked for the message I'd found out was clear that it didn't. Something about the laundry and the showers. I wonder what circle delivery really was something for. How do we get in there?
I heard a sentry took him out. That's not normally what happens, right?
Who gives a shit? He's dead, isn't he? Nobody's gonna miss him either way.
Can I get in?
You really think that new
Not
guy's
accept
up?
any gifts or
I
know he is, you idiots. Just can't remember his fucking name.
Isn't it Pig?
No, smartass. I need his name back when he was a cop in Detroit.
Oh, right.
Was it Jorgensen? Alan Jameson. No, that wasn't it either. Damn it, I know it. I know it.
I don't want to talk to him because I might start a fight. 6014. There we go. Anything in here? Of course not.
Bought, asshole!
D-Town says you're a cop?
See you later, cop.
Nothing in there. Okay, let's go up.
Cop.
Tampering with door panels, electrical switches, or air vents is considered an escape attempt and will result in severe penalties and a week in solitary confinement.
Alright, there's the basketball. Package that seems to be intended for Flossy. What could be possibly what with Biocell, especially one that appears to have been modified to include Praxis software.
So let me get this straight. Flossy was smuggling a biocell inside a stuffed toy.
Kidding me?
Were you tempted to use it yourself?
There was a good chance the Biocell would have given me access to my OGs, but it was clearly intended for Flossy. Not taking it to him could have jeopardized our relationship and the job.
Are you kidding me? I can't pick up the goddamn basketball. Oh, I'm so glad I saved the game. Let's try this again.
So let me get this straight. Flossy was smuggling a biocell inside a stuffed toy. Were you tempted to use it yourself?
There was a good chance the biocell would have given me access to my augs, but it was clearly intended for Flossy. Not taking it to him could have jeopardized our relationship and the job.
Don't believe that. The ball falls in the laundry and I can't pick it up. It's too far away for me to pick it up. And now I've got to spend about half an hour trying to get this through. What do you reckon?
How come the fixer gets to walk around all free and shit? Why ain't he in the yard with the rest of us?
Oh, so close.
Helping out with the doctor stuff. Hold on.
Oh, that's got to be it. Yeah.
He's clearly a psycho.
Excellent.
He might talk to me.
Fusing to be scanned by a drone.
Just say
Will
that.
add 18
Let's see
months
what I've got to
to
do
your
next.
sentence.
To Flossy. Bring the altered biocell to Flossy.
This place seems more tense the last few days. My cousin's right. This isn't.
New shine. Didn't think I was gonna see you again so soon. Is it a social call, or you're here for something in particular?
Mention the biocell.
Actually, I picked something up you might be interested in. A customized biocell. Couldn't have been easy to come by.
Now how the fuck? And what do you know about it?
I know that whatever it's for, it made the fixer pretty nervous. And judging by your reaction, I know it's worth something to you.
Fixer, huh? Well, I guess there ain't no point in being mad about it. Not your regular kind of thinker, if you know what I'm saying. So you're looking to deal, that it? Got something on your mind?
I was wondering how someone might go about getting into B-Block.
That so? Normal circumstances, I'd ask why, but seeing as you got something I need, we'll just say your business is your business.
Just need a way to the other side. You strike me as a resourceful guy.
That I am.
So can you help me or not?
Matter of fact, New Shine, I think we can help each other. Friend of mine is sitting on B-side. Name of Red Shoes. You make sure he gets that biocell, and I'll be most grateful.
Right. Only problem is I forgot to pack my walk-through walls augmentation.
Packed a smart mouth, though, didn't you? I got you covered, brother. Here. Keys to the castle. Calibrated to the security refresh from yesterday. Should get you through most doors with a card reader. I'd still keep my head down, though. Unless you want to hang with Wilberg in the morgue.
Alright, so this Red Shoes, how will I recognize him? Judging by the lack of fashion in here.
Hey, my man.
Present company excluded, of course. But I can assume Red Shoes isn't actually wearing red shoes, so what am I looking for?
Let's just say Red Shoes is real good at getting himself in trouble. You'll find him in one of the cool-off cages. Just keep your ears open, New Shine. You'll know him when you hear him. Trust me. Red Shoes don't like to be kept waiting.
Did you use the keycard Flossy gave you? What if it set off the alarms?
The keycard was the only clear advantage I had to reach Agent Guerrero in Cell Block B. It was a risk worth considering.
The modified biocell you were carrying could have given you an advantage too. You still weren't prepared to use it?
Being able to use my augs would have helped a lot. But there was no telling what would happen if I didn't take the biocell to Red Shoes as Flossy wanted. I had a choice to make.
I was waiting for him to stop talking so I can check some stuff out. Right, so give the altered biocell to Red Shoes, that's what we need to do. That's what I want. I'm going to check some of the stuff I just picked up. What have we got? There's a map. Okay, so I should be able to get through security now. General access keycard, just picked that up. Got all this stuff, but just do that for that. Okay, right, I'll just save it quick. I need to get through the security hub. Which I think was over here, wasn't it? That's the supply room. How do you get into there? Where's the security hub as well?
Committing violence against another inmate, correctional officer, or automated security robot will add 3 months to your sentence.
I have to get through there. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Don't listen to them. It don't matter which block
So
you live in.
let me just check. Yeah. Oh, I need to go to the back of there. Okay. Oh, I reckon we could do that.
But they drive me mad. Guys over there say some pretty nasty shit
Let's
about
make
us.
sure
How can you
she's-
stand for that?
This ain't no Sunday school. What do you expect? Flowers and chocolates? You need to focus on
That's
who the
not-
real enemy is up there. The goddamn COs.
That's a code.
Calm down. Gotta ignore that shit.
I need got swipe access though. So I need a door that will let me through there.
If you know of an infraction being committed by a fellow inmate,
Oh, here we go.
report it immediately to the correctional officer.
No, that's not. That's a shower room. Where's the security? Ah, is it upstairs? Yeah. There's a camera. I need to get to the back somehow.
You ever cross paths with a former inmate on the outside?
Of course. But I don't act like this outside these walls.
Really?
Yeah. An old-timer taught me that trick. He said, we all need to play different roles inside and outside.
Being
Well,
found guilty of killing
well in
or
mind
attempting to kill an
of
inmate
that
or
camera.
correctional officer will result in an expedited death sentence.
Try that.
Oh, and another piece of wisdom for you. Never take the job home with you. Leave it up there on the landing pad. It didn't work.
Damn it.